Hi guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Erica, and if you are new here, my channel is all about using what I have, not spending money, not being a gremlin. I don't know. So in today's video, I'm going to create this look using some products that don't get enough love, I guess. So I have this palette from Glaminatrix that I really do love. I was super excited to buy it, and then I used it once and it got pushed to the back of the drawer. So I'm really excited to use this one. And then I have my Salt New York products, and those are products that I use a lot day to day, and then I never really use them when I'm filming, so I wanted to feature them on my channel, just so you guys know that I have a lot of Salt New York products, and you guys will see just how many of them I have. That's what we are playing with today, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So let's see how I got this look. Okay, we're gonna start with the eyes today. I have the Grounded palette from Glaminatrix. How pretty is that? I don't know, there's something about having a super glittery, intense eye with like a super glowy, lightweight base. I don't know, that's what I'm feeling today. And now I have all these freshly cleaned brushes. It's gonna be a good one. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I did not plan this out at all. What are we thinking? Could play with the mustards. I kind of want to go in with like the reds. I haven't played with like these red tones at all, so I kind of want to go there. Let's start with this shade. I'm sorry I'm holding it upside down, but I'm like trying to keep the glare from the mirror. So let's go with this one. This one is Present. I was gonna get the Tones of Turd. That was like the other version of this palette, but I don't know. I went with this one. So I'm just taking that one, and I already primed my eyes and did my brows and everything. So I'm just taking Present, and I'm just doing my basic eye look that I always do every time because I'm boring. I'm sorry, it's what I do. So I'm just taking Present, and I'm going in my outer corner. That's a pretty shade. I do like this shade in Present a bit. I do like that. It's a little bit deeper than what I was thinking. I'm gonna go and do the other eye really quick. And I don't think I said what brush I'm using. I'm using my Sigma E35 Classic blending brush. And I'm using a eye primer today that I don't usually use. Do I still have it in front of me? It's from Glamlight. It's their like icing eye primer. It's more of like that concealer-y eye primer. I don't know if I love it. I don't know. I do like how that shade kind of worked out though. I'm gonna get a smaller brush. I'm gonna use another Sigma brush. This is the Samantha Ravndal collab. This is the Detail Blending Brush, and I'm gonna go in with that red shade in Grounded. I'm just taking that onto that outer corner and see how that builds up on top of that. That Present shade was a bit deeper than I thought it was, so I don't know how well Grounded will build on top of that. I brought that one out a little bit further than I usually do, but do we hate it? I kind of don't hate it. I might just need to like sharpen it a little bit. That's fine. Let's pack it a little bit more. I don't love how it's blending with that Present shade, and I think it's this eye primer really. I think that eye primer was a little bit too wet, and I think it's just changing how these shades are blending. Okay, I cleaned it up a bit. It's not gonna stay like this. I'm gonna go back and blend it back out, but that's how we're gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of shimmer. Whoa, my cat has the zoomies. Are you good, hun? Huh? No? Okay, I don't know how to help you. I'm gonna go in with Calm. That's what he needs to be. It like reflects, I don't know if you can see it. It's like red to green, maybe. I think that would look good here. Maybe you can see that. I'm gonna pop that on the center of my lid. So that's Calm. I think maybe going with a bit of Whole. I kind of like that one. That's very fall. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, same exact way. Okay, here's the deal. There's been a cut in the video, as you could tell. And now I have brows. I had brows before, but now they're worse. Because I was looking at the look and I was like, I need brows. And then it became a mess. I'm gonna try to fix them later, but I can't look at them anymore because it's stressing me out. Don't judge me. I can do makeup. Don't look at them right now. We're moving on, okay? I'm moving on to my base makeup. We'll come back to the eyes. We'll come back to the brows. We'll figure that out. Let's play with some Salt New York, okay? Salt New York makes me happy. My brows do not. So, I've put on my e.l.f. Thirst Burst drops, but my face feels really dry, so I'm gonna apply a little bit more. I just have this little sample size and I'm trying to use them up, so I don't care if I use a little bit more because my face is really dry and I can use a little bit more. That's fine. Okay, I have my entire Salt New York collection in front of me. So I have my bronzers, contours. I have my foundations. These are the Sneaky Balms. This is my Giant Adept Cosmetics palette here. But I have my highlighters. I don't remember what those are called. My like adjuster tint, my concealer, and then these are all of my lip and cheeks. So that's my whole Salt New York collection, and it's covered in cat hair. So let's wow, it's really covered in cat hair. What happened? Whoa. So let's get into it. I'm gonna go in first with my Sneaky Balms. It got really dark really fast. Can you guys tell how dark it is in here? That is crazy. It is very, very dark. I'm sorry if that is ruining the video. It got so dark very quickly, and I don't have lights. I have some softbox lights coming in the mail soon, so hopefully that'll fix that situation. But anyway, I like to apply these a couple of different ways. Sometimes I like to apply them with a sponge. Sometimes I like to use a brush. Phew! Oh my gosh, now my allergies are going crazy. The angle may be off now because I just dropped you guys, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know. Hopefully I didn't mess it up too bad. Maybe I made it better. I don't know. I think I'm going to use just a sponge today. So I'm just going to go in with this sponge. And I think I'm just going to go in with my finger first. And I just kind of dip in between the two shades. I think I have 9 and 11. I do really like this formula though, because I don't know, I have finicky skin. I don't really know how to describe it other than it just likes to not act right. It likes to be annoying and just not do what it's supposed to do. And I just find that the Sneaky Balms just react nicely with my skin. It doesn't give me a whole bunch of trouble or even like breaking me out. That's a big thing. Some foundations like make my skin really itchy and break me out, and the Sneaky Balms never really do that to me. This really is a skin tint. It just kind of evens everything out. Like I have some slight redness. This goes in and it just evens out that redness. Sorry, the lighting in here is so terrible. I can't even see if I've blended this all the way out. So I'm just gonna keep going until my ancestors tell me to stop, I guess. I'm gonna go in now. This is the Best Case concealer. And again, I'm just taking this just a little bit on my finger. I have mine in the shade 11. I'm just taking this on my finger, tapping it under my eyes, and blending it with the sponge. Here's the only thing about this concealer is I really like Salt New York products because they're like dewy on the skin. I don't like my concealers to do all that. I do not like all of that moisture under my eye. that is a lot of juiciness under my eyeball, especially if I want to build it up, get some more coverage. That is a lot of moisture. So that is the foundation or skin tint and concealer unset. That is very dewy. And that is it without the concealer. So let's go ahead and move on to some bronzer, contour. I don't know which I'm gonna do yet, probably just bronzer. So here are the bronzer options that I have. I do have, I believe this one is like the taupe, that's like the contour shade. And then I have medium, and then like light medium. And then this is like one of their cream like highlighters, but it's like the bronze one. So I think I'm just gonna go in with the light medium bronzer. And I'm just taking it on my Singe Beauty. My dog is barking, hold on. Okay, so I'm just going in with this shade. I believe this is light medium. I can't go digging these out. Once I put them in these little quad palettes, I just leave them in there. I really hope that my lighting in here is not ruined. It really did get so dark so quickly. Let me go get my dog. I don't think that my dog understands that other dogs see barking as like threatening. Because the dogs next door will bark at him and he will bark back, but he's barking because he wants to get across the fence to play with them, and they're barking because they don't like that they can see him through the fence. So I always have to pull him inside so they're not getting aggressive with each other. Hi, bubbies. Hi, bubbies. You want to be friends with everybody. I know. You're just the friendliest pup in the world. I know. Hello. Okay. Now, we need to pick a blush. And we have so many options. And I really don't know which one to even choose. We have this kind of reddish thing going on. Like, I kind of want to go with this one. Or maybe this one. I think this one. Right? I think this one is Horny. Which is like kind of a crazy name. Where's my little... I have a little spatula. So I can actually see the name of it. Oops, I said all that and that wasn't even the name. This is the name Persimmon, which I think was discontinued. But it is the one that I'm going to use because I think it will look really pretty with this look. So I'm going to use the shade Persimmon. So if you are unfamiliar with Salt New York, welcome. It's gorgeous. I love how effortlessly they just blend. Just so easily. Really, truly. And Salt New York is just always what I use off camera. Like, just day to day. When I'm just trying to throw on makeup very quickly. Like, look at that. And this is a red that I could just toss on. Like this one, Persimmon, I have Sunburnt, I have Horny. Like those ones from Salt New York, those are now like my go-to red blushes because they just look effortless. I don't have to think about them when I put them on. And I need a highlight. I kind of want to go in with a mixture, maybe of these two. I think this is beige. Yeah, beige and what's this one? Warm tan. So I'm just dipping between beige and warm tan, those two darker ones. I'm just taking that right on the tops of my cheek. I'm going in with just beige on my nose, the lighter one. And my Cupid's bow. And then I think it's time to finish off the eyes. So for the eyes, I'm going back in with Grounded. I'm taking that on my lower lash line. And then a little bit of Present. I forgot to say, but I went in with Still, which is the white. And I went in with that on my inner corner. I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara off camera, and then we're gonna finish off with the lips. I'm gonna do some setting spray, and then we'll do our outro. Alrighty friends, this is the final look using the Glaminatrix Grounded palette and my full collection of Salt New York, which I love and adore so much. I wish that I featured them more on my channel. I feel like I use them so much in my day-to-day life, and then when it comes to my channel, I like push them to the side and I use all of my other stuff. So I feel like I should make it a point to use my Salt New York products more because they really are a staple in my day-to-day. They're just very, I don't know, user-friendly day-to-day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of the things, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.